Belfast, Maine. This is where two guys who live together are blind and deaf. Today we're going to be taking a look at their lives and see just how they do it. I decided it was best to go ahead and ask some questions about their life and how they got to where they are today. Antoine seemed like a really great guy. He was making the best out of being deaf, and he was just doing his own thing. But what really got me is he opened up about his past, and it was truly heartbreaking.
Yes, I am blind. Yes, I am a Jedi.
Meet Darnell, the guy who is blind and fully believes he is a Jedi. Today I'm going to be asking him some questions about why he thinks he's a Jedi and that he can use the Force.
I believe that I am the reincarnation of Jedi Master Rom Kota. He was blind just as I am, and I feel the connection between us through the Force, because whenever I meditate on it, the Force gives me the knowledge and the same memories that Rom Kota lived through.
So after asking them some questions about their life, I was very curious to see how they do their education and schooling.
So for school, my daily routine is normally to meditate for 12 hours and ask the Force for guidance and knowledge of my past life. I feel your presence. The rest of the day is normally spent on my lightsaber skills, actually using the Force. It's pretty rigorous, if I'm completely honest.
Antoine is mostly self-taught. He began learning sign language at the age of 2 by himself, with no one to help him. He typically uses YouTube to find videos on how to learn new sign language, but sometimes I don't really think he knows what these signs mean. He started watching gang signs and replicating them. I really cannot imagine how it is living in complete silence your whole life. It has got to be one of the hardest things to do, especially just learning how to talk in sign language. Where do you begin? It's really hard for me to really comprehend how hard it is for this guy. I feel so sympathetic for him, and I wish I could just take his place. Antoine has to be one of the strongest guys I've ever met in my life.
The only way to wisdom, the Force will guide me and I will win.
So next, I decided to ask them about what they do for entertainment, and they responded with gaming. They have an old Galaga arcade machine replica right in their living room. It has about 50 games on it, so you can play anything you can imagine.
So Antoine thinks that he has an advantage at the arcade games, but the Force guides me. I know what I'm doing, and I know I beat him even if he tells me that the scores say differently. I know that I win. He's just a little cheater.
So I ended up hitting a hard topic for Antoine. It just feels like he's lost in this world and doesn't have much to grab onto. He uses video games as an escape from this. He just wants to be normal like everybody else. And it pains me so much.
Throw it better. Don't talk about my mother that way. Yeah, a lot of people ask if I can understand what he's signing to me, and of course I can. The Force guides me. How many times do I have to tell people that? It tells me what he's saying. Catch it! Do not! Yes, I am blind. Yes, I am a Jedi.
So now we know the unlikely combination of a deaf and a blind man living together. These two do manage to hold their own living together, and it's quite admirable actually. You would think that this wouldn't work, but they actually fit together pretty well. They support each other when they need it, and they show a real compassion for each other. Even though maybe one can't see the other, or the other one can't hear him, they still have such a strong bond that you would think would never happen. Thank you for watching this documentary of these two, and I really appreciate your time. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Thank you.
Yes, I am a Jedi.